Hey everybody, thanks for joining me in praising Jesus' name today. Isn't singing so fun? And it's such a cool way that we get to show God that we love him. The next song that we're going to learn is actually called We Can Trust Him, and it's all about how we can always count on God to take care of us no matter what. So let's go ahead and get started. I think you're going to like this one. All right, so the first line is, if there's one thing we can count on. And with the word if, you're going to take your right hand and make a point with your index finger. And you're going to start your hand over by your right shoulder. You're going to say, if there's one thing we can count on. And you're going to take your pointed finger and swoop it in a big circle like this. And then you're going to end the motion on your left shoulder, just like that, okay? So, if there's one thing we can count on. The next is, it's that God, so you're going to take that same pointed finger and then point it to the sky towards God. So, it's that God will never let us down. So, from this motion, you're going to change from making a point with your hand to doing a flat palm, and then you're going to push down like steps. So you're going to do 3 steps. So never let us down. So let's go through those 2 lines again. So remember, make your pointed finger and start over by your right shoulder. If there's one thing we can count on, it's that God will never let us down. And all right, so we've done our pushes. The next line is, we can trust everything he does, because that's what the Bible tells us, right? So whenever we say the word trust or the word does, we're going to do this pull motion. So make both hands into fists and then reach them out to the right hand side, and you're going to pull down. So we can trust everything he does. So you're going to pull down on trust, and you're going to pull down on does. So we can trust everything he does. All right? And the next is, he keeps his promises. We know because. So we're going to make a fist with your right hand, and you're going to take your left hand and make a palm, or keep your palm open, just like this. And you're going to say, he keeps his promises, and hit down just like you're doing rock, paper, scissors. Hit down with the rock on promises. And then the next is, you're going to take your finger and point towards your brain and say, we know because. So he keeps his promises. We know because. And you can kind of nod, like, I know the answer. So let's go through that again. We can trust everything he does. He keeps his promises. We know because. All right. Let's take it from the top, okay? So start with your pointed finger over on your right shoulder. If there's one thing we can count on, it's that God will never let us down, and we can trust everything he does. He keeps his promises, we know because. All right, so the next part is, we're going to kind of punch up like we're cheering on our favorite team, okay? We're actually cheering on God, so that is definitely my favorite team. So, yeah. And then you're going to say, the word of the Lord holds true. So we're going to take our palms and make them into like a book, and we're talking about God's word. So this is the Bible. So, yeah, the word of the Lord holds true. You're going to sway back and forth holding the Bible. So, yeah, the word of the Lord holds true. And then we go back to that punch motion. We can trust him. We can trust him. So, yeah, the word of the Lord holds true. We can trust him. We can trust him. Yeah, the word of the Lord holds true. We can trust him. We can trust him. So let's do the whole thing from start to finish. Ready? If there's one thing we can count on, it's that God will never let us down, and we can trust everything he does. He keeps his promises, we know, because, yeah, the word of the Lord holds true. We can trust him. We can trust him. Yeah, the word of the Lord holds true. We can trust him. We can trust him. And that's it. That's all the motions that you need to learn for this song. So go ahead, try it with the kids and see how you do.